Now, Ruto made a trip to Western region in what is referring to as working tour for the whole week. And after this tour, the information we are getting is that Ruto is now embarking on the northeastern tour. That is where he's going to. And already, as the schedule is already out, on Tuesday, that means today, Ruto will be in Mandera. On Wednesday, he will be in Wajir. On Thursday, he will be in Garissa. And on Friday, he will be in Isiolo. That is northeastern. So his program is already out, and that is it. I don't know which development is bringing there, but we will be able to see whatever he has prepared for these people once they get to the ground. If it is empty promises, we will also come and inform you here on the same. But here is the sad story as Ruto is preparing for his visit to the northeastern. Now, before the president would make to any area, there is always the earlier preparation that normally take place. In this earlier preparation, that's when you bring the security agency together. And remember, the area is prone to the Al-Shabaab militias. So you need to be so much careful before you step your foot in that area. And so the people who have been on the ground preparing for Ruto's visit, and after the preparation, then Ruto will be in the area. But this is what happened. 5 chiefs, I think in fact 4 chiefs, let me be very clear, and 1 sub-chief. They were on their way to a meeting ahead of Ruto's arrival, and this, in my view, it might be in preparation for the security of the president before he arrives, because now the chiefs and sub-chiefs are the ones on the ground. So they have more information to tell you about what is going on there. So they are very critical people in such a time. 5 chiefs were abducted by suspected Al-Shabaab militias. How are they abducted? They were driving to the meeting. Imagine early morning at 8. While they were driving to the meeting, these Al-Shabaab abducted them, and they entered the vehicle. Then they drove toward the Somalia border. And as we're speaking now, no one knows where these 5 chiefs are. But remember, the president is still preparing to continue with this scheduled tour of northeastern. Now, these are the names of the chiefs who have been abducted: Muhammad Adwawa, Muhammad Hassan Kulmia, Abdi Hassan Surwa, Muhammad Nur Haj, and one assistant chief, Ibrahim Gabo. Those are the individuals, officers who have been abducted ahead of Ruto's visit to northeastern. What does this mean for William Ruto? And how about the state of our security in this country? That is the big question. But before we go deeper into that, just a quick request. For those who are watching this channel and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers semester, thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, all of these chiefs were abducted at Iresuki village. That is the information we are getting. But then, what does this mean for William Ruto. Imagine we're preparing to meet a community in a certain area. Then the officers who are on the ground preparing for your welcome are being abducted. To me, the Al-Shabaab are daring William Samoei Ruto. Wanataka waone anaweza fanya nini. They are testing how deeper is this water. This is very sad. Imagine your father just left home, or your mother, to go and prepare a meeting for the president. Then, on the way, in line of duty, is being abducted. This issue is coming at a time when we had a video circulating on social media whereby Al-Shabaab also kidnapped two Kenya KDF officers. And the video emerged online while the two were asking for help. So it means there are so many officers and Kenyans who have been abducted by this group of militias. But the government is doing too little to ensure that their security and well-being is in control or well assured. That's what took happen. This is the same country that we have been able to deploy thousands of police officers from this country to Haiti to go and solve the issue of gang on the street. So imagine we are traveling miles and miles far away to the Caribbean nation there to solve their problem. And the big problem is the gangs who are on the road. So we are solving other people's problem, but our problem is still very live here. What kind of a shame Ruto has been subjected to. This exposes him to the national community. You talk about having security in your country and giving out what you have, then you end up not providing the very little security to your people. Lakini umepeleka kule Haiti, waenda kusolve shida za Haiti. Look at the president. This already is exposing William Ruto. I'm just imagining how Ruto will be having a meeting in Garissa, Mandera, Wajir, Isiolo, while at the same time, the chiefs of this area have been abducted. Here are meeting zake, lakini officers have been abducted on line of duty while preparing for his meeting. Is Ruto going to face it rough? Will he be abducted? Or what will happen there? Because they have insisted that he will go for this meeting. But having looked at how the chiefs have been treated, you will be worried. You won't be in a hurry to go for such meeting because you don't know how many people will be injured by, we have these guys when wamejitoa tu mhanga waende na watu. Hauna habari kwamba ni wangapi wamejipanga kufanya kitendo cha uhuni cha aina hiyo. So, in as much as the president is going there are questions that he has to ask himself. Then, if you will be addressing people there, will you be addressing this issue of the chiefs? That means 5 locations will not have chiefs. But the president still need an active administration. Now, these chiefs represent the office of the president. Just go and check on their offices. It's written, the office of the president. Even the office in Dogo the president. So can we say that when you kidnap these chiefs, you are kidnapping literally the president? That's the image getting outside there. So it tells you that we have a failed intelligent with no proper information in preparation of the president's visit to any area in this country.